If you're into sports betting, BetOnline is where you should go to win money today. Whether it's live bets during games or futures for who you think will win the championship, BetOnline has all the latest odds, news, and information for all your online sports betting needs. Visit the website today or use your mobile device to join and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. So before the next big game, head on over to BetOnline and start playing today. BetOnline, your online sportsbook experts. In third place, we had Lindsay Thorngren from the US. What a great short program. Very nice, solid jumps. Her triple lutz triple toe was awesome. She had great height and flow, and she was right over her right foot the entire time. Great quality. She has really good speed and ice coverage. Her pushes really move her across the ice. She uses big, wide crossovers and pushes. It's very nice to see. Her triple flip was solid, but her edge did look a little bit flat, so she needs to be careful on doing the proper inside edge for this jump. She has really good speed on her spins, especially the final position of her combo spin. She really whipped that. It was incredible. Her final transition into the Biellmann was great, and she has a stunning Biellmann position. She does flex her foot on that side position, though, so I would like to see her point her toe for quality. I like this program a lot for her. I think she can work on softening her elbows a little bit more as she moves. She tends to get kind of straight arms. And as she gets more comfortable with this program, I'd really just like to see some more fluidity connecting all of her movements, but a job well done. In her free skate, she went for the triple axel. She's definitely going to need some more height. For that jump, she needs more air time to get all the way around. She had a nice triple combo after that. I would like to see more feeling in her movements, especially at the end of the program. She has some really nice moments, but her face is really lacking that connection, so I'd like her to start working on that emotional aspect to her skating. She had a little bit of unsteadiness on the triple loop combo, but she fought for it. Very nice to see. And her triple flip looked to have an outside edge in this program. She can't afford to get sloppy on her technique and lose points with that. Her step sequence was great. She had some really good edges, but her choreography has a lot of similar movements, kind of repeatedly, so I'd like to see a little bit more variety with that. A note to her skating as well is that sometimes she has her fingers spread out in a high five type of hand movement, so I think she needs to work on a more natural, pretty finger placement, more of a balletic style. But the quality of her skating is great. I think she showed great sureness in her skating and performance here, and very awesome to see her nail her second Junior Grand Prix and show great consistency on this international circuit. This is going to set her up very well for the rest of the season. Next, we have Sofya Samodelkina from Russia. A beautiful short program skated a summer 42. Her double axel was beautifully done. She lands with choreography in her movements. The triple flip also landed with an accent to the music. It was stunning. Her triple axel was a little slow in the snap. She lands at an angle and a scratch, but she fought for the landing. Great spirit there. Really good to see her hang on. She has great deep edges in her step sequence and very expressive with her choreography. Her flying sit needs to come to a sit position in the air. Her leg right now is not coming to 90 degrees in front of her. She's missing a side position in her layback, is what I noticed. Also, her layback is traveling, so she needs to work on the center of that. Her combo spin, that outside edge camel, was outstanding, and all her positioning is beautiful, but she needs to work on finding her center better. She's still traveling a little on this. She has beautiful posture and extension. She really feels the music and interprets all the accents. Her choreographer did a great job with this program, and she does a great job performing it. In her free skate, she opened with a quad toe. It was short and she fell, and she really didn't have any choreographed transition into this jump. It was just a lot of pushes heading into it. but she had a great quad sow cow following it. Very impressive to see. She also had an impressive 2 triple-triple combos after that, near the end of her program. I would like to see her back upright in between the jumps. Right now she leans forward in between, jerking a little bit, so a little bit better posture, keep her shoulders stacked over her hips. Great choreography in her step sequence, but by the end she starts to fall a little flat with her edges, so she really needs to keep that same deepness and commit to her choreography. Her bailman also didn't have a side position in this program, but great program. Really, really love her skating. And in first place, we have Adeliya Petrosian from Russia. Very nice, solid short program from her. She has good jumps off correct edges, which is great to see. The double axel could use some more height. She needs to bring her knee up on the takeoff rather than just spin it. In between her combos, she also needs to not jerk her body. I'd like to see a little bit more calmness, but she had very solid landings all the way around. Great execution. Her layback, her blade spin was a little bit too high on the hair cutter, so I think she needs to work on that positioning. I love her skating style. She's very polished and has great posture and pointed toes. She moves very freely. She's got beautiful transitions and a very clear edge on her triple flip, which was awesome. Her combo spin on the side position of her combo spin, it wasn't quite aesthetic enough, so she can work on the quality of that as well. Her flying sit spin needs a better tuck and a little work on the connection between her jump and her landing, and she needs a little bit deeper edges on her step sequence as well. But very nice short program. In her free skate, her opening quad toe was tilted in the air and had a scratchy landing with her hand touching the ice. It looked to be short as well. She had a good fight in her, though, landing all of her other jumps after that. She is tilted in the air of her final triple flip, though, so she really needs to work on quality of a lot of her jumps, but she had a very nicely done triple flip, triple toe with great flow. Her flying camel was a little slow to come into her positioning, and she was also traveling on this. Her step sequence was great, but sometimes she needs to be careful, don't hop her turns. Her combo spins inside edge camel seemed like the rotations were a little short, so she should be careful with that execution as well. But overall, such a beautiful girl, great program, and outstanding transitions. Overall, it was a very interesting event. Very strong girls were competing here in the same Junior Grand Prix, so it was awesome to see. I'm very impressed with Sofya Samodelkina because she executed the most difficult content with very good quality, and she had beautiful choreography and performance qualities, in my opinion. I thought Lindsay demonstrated maturity and had great quality of execution to all of her elements, other than that questionable flip edge, but very good job here. I think Adeliya is a very impressive girl as well, and she had the best transitions in between all of her elements in her programs, but she really needs to work on the quality of execution of her elements. These little details in all of the skaters' programs, essentially incorrect edges or short landings or incorrect spin positionings, short edges in the step sequence, I think these details need to be looked at very closely by the judges. All the girls are very strong, but consistency from the judges on these small details is really what's going to properly place them against each other and give more integrity to their results and performances. Also, one final thing to all the skaters, when your name is called, don't touch your hair or your dresses or any of that fidgeting. Be calm, be ready, and don't fidget. And that's what I got for Junior Grand Prix Slovenia, and I can't wait to watch the next Junior Grand Prix this weekend.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Please leave me a comment, leave me a review. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Follow me on my Instagram. That's where I'm promoting this. My username is @PaulinaEdmonds. And stay tuned for my future podcast episodes. I release every Tuesday, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next week.